Hello! Welcome back to All the Mod 3 with the beautiful guys. My best friends in the whole world.
So good to be here. Oh, my voice.
What happened to your voice, Mirrusky?
No, you mean Nash, because it's me. I'm Nash.
Oh yeah, I mean Nash. What happened to your voice? Say something.
Kill Mirrusky.
No,
Oh,
no,
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 crap.
don't kill me, Mirrusky, because she's gonna talk about Crazy Gaming Hosting, who's doing this fantastic hosting for us, so we can play here with our friends. Oh no,
Interesting.
it looks. You know what? It looks like Nash perished right here. Oh, Nash.
Yeah, I don't know what happened because I killed Mirrusky.
Strange, huh?
I'm
Really
perplexed.
strange.
Okay,
I'm
that's what
confused.
happened. I'm
And
so
there I am, and I'm dead.
Yeah, and you're walking around, and you there
Kill
you go.
Mirrusky.
Kill me,
No!
You're supposed to say no and run away. It's a good thing. You're supposed to hit the button. Where are you? Hit the button. Oh, like and subscribe. But you're supposed to hit me with your hand.
It's just my hand.
Ouch! Like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow.
I'm following you.
That's only because I'm Nash.
Yeah.
Run away.
Oh, this is fun. You're right, Oblyx. This is fun.
I told you.
I'm running backward. Oh. Poor
Man, I got another
Nash.
one of those heads.
Yeah, me
Gosh,
too.
I drop heads like they're out of style. It's like, yeah, it's what it is.
So, you're gonna be running around much, or we're gonna do something?
Oh, waiting on Mirrusky's just
Come pick up your...
faffing about, doing nothing. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I'm a slacker. I don't even know where my... Oh, there it is. There's my death. Excuse me, Nash. We were liking and subscribing, Nash.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, now.
Come on, let's do stuff.
Let's do it. Let's do this thingy. Those guys.
Go.
So we made a few new farms, kind of spread out our farms a little bit, and we added sprinklers.
Yeah.
The sprinklers are the best, guys. You're going to
I
love them.
don't remember where they are. Come on, there.
And we now have floaty torches. Because
We have loaded torches.
for some reason, torches float on top of sprinklers, because water and fire and floating all go together.
Especially they don't turn off with the water, so that's a good torch.
The sprinkler effect does stack, so we have them. That's why these are here in the middle. So this kind of radius in this area here and here are getting doubly produced.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
But as you can see, the farm doesn't even keep up with keeping the harvest like it used to. So we're producing, we're overproducing. So we got 2 potatoes. Then we've got our carrots and our wheat. I just moved the wheat farm from over where it used to be over there to over here. And then we added netherwort. Because why wouldn't you? And yes, the sprinkler does work on netherwort.
Oh.
So the netherwort doesn't need water, but the sprinkler does need water underneath it. So there you go. Moved our bees over here and added a couple more trees to hopefully encourage a little more pollination quicker. Which I don't know if we've gotten any. We didn't have any when I looked earlier.
didn't see none.
I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I've cycled them 4, 5, 6 times since we've been on today, and a few times before that.
But now we know the oh, what do you call that? The pollinated leaves can be inside this.
Yes, so we should break them all individually and make sure we get the right amounts and stuff. Oh, and we have a chicken farm.
Oh, you scare me. Let's check out that fantastic chicken farm.
Because everybody needs a chicken farm.
Yes. I'm going to stop being Nash because I don't want to get hit anymore.
It's confusing.
It is confusing you. Nice. Oh, look, there's a little chickadee run off by herself. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy deal, man. Easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 4 chickens. Bombardment of chickens.
But it does have a cool door.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me look at that cool door. I didn't see that. Oh, let me. Oh, chicken in. Silly chicken. Well, that is pretty good.
So, pretty much vanilla chicken farm, but it'll get us a bunch of eggs.
Yes.
Oh, all the eggs. Not chicken.
No, yeah, I didn't set it up to kill them, and I didn't set it up to get the feathers, and
Okay.
I just wanted the eggs to start with, because our Pam's Harvest Craft kitchen can use the eggs.
All the time.
And then we can use these eggs to make another chicken farm that'll actually murdificate them.
Okay, and that sounds so bad. I would just say to gently send them to heaven, chicken heaven.
Right. So that we can eat upon their flesh.
Oh, you guys.
On their flesh.
You guys are horrible.
Oh, you used this old school vanilla chest too.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I was just being super lazy.
You're funny.
Then we set up some more ore processing inside the house here.
Oh, I'm coming to see that. So many new things, you guys.
Oh, well, while we're outside, actually, we forgot to go over the rune thing over here. We changed some Botania stuff around. So we added some more mana pools, some more sparks, and we added a rotator, which will sit here and spin the spreader around. We switched over to the Gory Maris, which we looked at last episode. I think it was last episode, maybe that episode before. And they will eat cooked potatoes and raw flesh, because if the plant keeps eating the same thing, its output will decrease. If you feed it different things, its output will increase or stay at a high level. So you want to rotate its food sources. So 2's more than enough to keep it going.
Nice.
And all these are full, but if they weren't, then this guy would be shooting mana around to all of them.
And it is
So we should-
so cool that.
We should not have terrasteel problems again.
Okay.
And then we've got a automated runic altar here, so we can just toss all the bits in there,
Isn't that cool?
and it will auto produce runes for us. And so we put them in this chest, and they will output runes on that chest,
In the chest that I cannot open still.
assuming somebody doesn't put the bits in her pocket, and assuming somebody else doesn't put his battery in there.
Are you saying that we members? Let's see. Oh, it says exit team.
So you see, I can just make runes relatively quickly, as fast as we can get the mana in there. I could add some more spreaders and shoot mana quicker, so that it would be almost instant.
Saves time just having to put on the things on the.
Yes, look at that.
Yep, makes it nice and easy. And you can come over here and do other things, and then just go back and quick toss a line of items in there, and it'll just go.
I would show you guys, but I can't open the box still. So we'll have to deal with that later. Neither one of the boxes.
And it's real easy setup. Just a comparator. You can take a comparator signal off of the runic altar here, which is what we're doing there. And under here we've got a, and I think I picked up the living rock. I did. Under here we've got a mechanical user with a wand in it that is bapping the runic altar when necessary, which is what's allowing for the runes to be created. And then just some conduit to move the items to an open crate, and to pull out of this vacuum chest Now there is a trick. The vacuum chest is set to only work with a signal, so right now it's not working. It's not sucking things up. So when we drop items from this crate right here, it doesn't collect them. The runic altar has time to pick them up.
Nice.
The other trick to this guy is it has a filter in it that says don't pick up living rock. So we blacklist living rock so that it can't pick those up. So it will just sit here on top of the runic altar, waiting for the wand to be clicked against the runic altar. So that's the trick that makes this guy work.
Genius, genius.
Oh, and I don't think I even showed these guys earlier. I made the pedal apothecary. I moved it over here and made it auto refill water.
Oh, nice. Oh,
So,
that is good.
You know, as you make seeds, you can just keep clicking with your empty right hand. It'll keep reloading it and refilling its water. If you look down there, you'll see there's all the little bits that make that work. So it's just a couple of mechanical users, a sink, and a tank, basically. Very simple setup. Anybody, guys that follow me, you've seen me do this more than once. So.
Yes. I like the way the little fish just sticks his head out of the sink.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking of with that, but that's a newer thing, but so be it. Mm-hmm. But today, I think we're going to work on some botania. Since we kind of cleaned up, we did move our flowers over here and put a wall in between them, so you can't, when you're trimming this side, you can't knock the flower off on this side.
Genius.
So it just makes it a little easier to harvest. We'll set up an auto harvest for those before long. Now that we have a reliable mana source, we can do these types of things. I think today I kind of set up a little basic outline of a botania-based sugarcane farm and cactus farm.
So what's a botania-based farm? What's the difference between the regular?
Well, it's going to use botania mechanics to harvest the items and collect the items. Unlike this farm is using actually additions, a farmer, which we could do. I mean, the actual additions farmer can harvest those things. We set up yet another one and do that, but it's kind of boring to do the same thing over and over and over again. So, botania, the farm for botania is actually pretty cool. So I figure why not?
Good idea. And then it gives us a variety of things to learn.
Yeah. So we'll do sugarcane on this side, obviously because of the water, and cactus on this side, no water needed. Now I did put some painted glowstone. Some of this living rock is actually painted glowstone, like this one right here.
Wow.
Yeah, you'll see they actually the lighting glitch of it being a block lower than the ground makes these light up. These side ones are also, so we get a little light over here as well. But let's get some bits and bobs together. We're gonna need. Well, who wants to work on the cactus one, and who wants to work on the sugarcane one?
Cactus.
Okay.
All right. So you'll need 2 of these white. I'm sorry. You'll need 1, 2, 3. You need 4 of these white mana spreaders. And you're going to need 2 of these mana pools for your farm.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay.
Mana pools.
And I've been harvesting living rock and wood, so we should have the materials, I would think.
Yes.
We may need petals. That would be all I can think of that you might need.
Okay. Let's see. Mana spreader.
say 2 pools?
2 pools, yes. And 4 spreaders.
4 spreaders.
Is it gonna be 4 spreaders for the both of us or 4 spreaders for each?
4 spreaders for each of you needs 4 spreaders, and each of you needs 2 pools. The way your farm is set up is the same for the most part. So yeah, whatever I say, just each of you will need that.
Got it.
Okay. Yes, master.
Yes. You're funny. Nash. Let's see. We need I'm gonna need petals now.
Right.
Let's see.
Did you get bone meal?
Oh, I forgot the bone meal.
You didn't mention bone meal.
Well,
But
for
it
if
makes
if you
sense.
have to get petals, you have to get bone meal. Are we out of petals? You can use any color. It doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's-
perfect.
Yeah, I thought I trimmed a bunch of them the other day.
Yes, you did, and they're here.
You did. So I probably need sugarcane too.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it doesn't hurt to plant it now. It won't make any difference. Okay, everybody got all their bits and bobs?
Already.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So right here on the edge, so just kind of mirror what I'm saying over here, Nash, on yours, because they're built the same way. Right here, place a spreader, and you want it facing that way,
What way? That way.
toward the other side of the farm.
Oh, okay.
Bingo. Now, right here, place a mana pool. Now, on top of the mana pool, place a spreader, and then use your wand of the forest to point it into this spreader.
So I have to get my the forest. Just a moment. Where did you go?
You have to shift click Mirrusky.
Thank you.
Yep.
Twinsies.
want-
Oh, sorry.
Now we want to mirror that on this side. So mana pool here, spreader shooting across here.
Okay.
Backwards, Mirrusky. Yours are backwards.
Okay.
You want to flip them around.
Thank you. I wonder if I'll lose it. No, I didn't.
You make the spreaders out of wood, so the correct tool for breaking them is an axe, by the way, not a pickaxe.
Oh, thank you.
It looks like stone.
Oh, it does. He's not. There we go.
Oh, look at them go.
So what's going to happen is this spreader is going to fire its mana down here at this mana pool.
Huh?
This spreader is going to collect the mana out of the pool and shoot it into this spreader. Then this spreader is going to shoot it back down this way. So it's going to be kind of a perpetual cycle of roundy roundy. But now, you know, mana by its nature won't break anything of its own accord. So if we plant cactus or sugarcane in here, it's just going to pass right through it. So we need to make it break stuff.
Okay.
And the way we do that is with lenses. We put a lens on the face of the spreader, and that will modify the characteristics of the mana coming out of the spreader.
Nice.
So the lens we want is very specific. We want to combine two lenses together. We want to combine a bore lens, which will dig through blocks. It'll dig through plants. It'll dig through dirt, cobble. It doesn't matter. Whatever you stick in front of it, it'll dig through it. Then we want a resistance lens, which will lessen the amount of mana consumed when it's breaking things. So it can travel further and do more.
Oh,
So
excellent.
you can combine lenses in different patterns. So we could combine it resistance and then bore, but that's going to put the characteristic of resistance first and the characteristics of bore second, which we don't want. We want them the other way around. So we need a bore resistance lens. So we're going to need two of those. So we need to start with each of you make a bore lens, or two bore lenses, and each of you make two resistance lenses.
Okay. I'm on it.
So if you do at Botania and then lens,
Tiny lens.
then you'll see all the different lenses, and you want two resistance lenses and two bore lenses. And they're relatively easy to make.
You see.
It's basic crafting stuff. It's nothing super fancy.
Is that a mana lens?
Okay.
Yeah, you start with a mana lens. That's kind of the core. And then you put the parts on it that alter it to the type of lens you need.
Oh. Lens bore. Resistance. The resistance lens is a little bit smaller looking, huh?
They're all relatively the same size, I think. To the best of my recollection, it's been a while since I've seen them.
Huh. Oh. Huh. We're out of mana steel ingots. Let's see.
That's iron and a mana pool.
Oh, thank you.
Just grab a stack of 64, and
Okay.
or I can do that.
I'm here. I'm coming. You're the sensei. You're not supposed to be doing anything but teaching us.
It's indeed meditation.
Yes. Ah.
So you won't kill us.
Okay. Let's. Nice. Will
Now
be.
that you've used mana, when this thing spins around, it'll actually shoot mana into that pool because it should have some mana already in it. Yep.
Excellent. Okay.
We can
So, okay. I just
You're gonna need to combine yours, Nash. So you're gonna need two pieces of, or two slime balls.
oh, that was my next relationship.
And how do you combine them?
You put them in a crafting grid with a slime ball, but make sure that the output is in the right order. It needs to be bore resistance, not resistance bore. So you put them in all in the top left corner. The slime ball goes in the very top left corner.
Oh, okay.
To the best of my recollection, the primary lens goes to the right of the slime ball, and the subservient lens goes to the bottom of the slime ball.
Perfect.
So a wall resistance lens.
Yes. And you should have 2 of those at the end of the day.
Should hold. Yes.
And you want to slap those on the front of the spreaders that shoot the long distance.
Okay.
Just right click it on the front.
They look cool.
Yeah. Now you can plant your plants. So Nash, you can plant the whole thing. Mirrusky, you can only plant every other slot.
I have bad memories of Cactus. Just saying. Ow. Ouch.
And she's dying.
Already, and I'm not even doing anything. Okay, that was my mistake.
That's okay. You can leave them there.
Okay.
The system will take care of it. So now let's grab a mana tablet each and charge it by throwing it into the mana pools over here, and make sure the pools on give up the mana.
Should have a couple of those.
You do? Do we only need one, right?
Grab one each. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You have tablets in the system.
And it's just white, right? It's not the one with the blue face?
No, no way.
Yeah, you can't make the blue face. That means it's full.
Okay.
It will have gotten mana in it if it's blue.
Nash, I think you picked up my mana tablet. Did you see what you did? Thank you.
Who left crafting recipes in the grid? Both of you. Oh my goodness. It's like working
No.
with 4-year-olds.
No.
Sorry.
Let's see.
I already took them out.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Nash.
This mana pool is not set to drain.
Okay. This one is, though I see it.
You need to use your Wand of the Forest to change its mode.
Oh. In that case,
Nah, Gnashrakh just got shot in the butt with mana.
Oh, I better get out of the way.
Oh,
Tickle.
You still haven't? Yeah, you gotta shift click it. The arrow should turn to the other direction.
And it did. See all the things we're learning?
You set it to take mana out of the tablet and put it in the pool.
I did?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's right.
Okay, that makes sense. It looked the other way to me in my view.
Yeah, just if you mouse over it with the Wand of the Force, you see the direction of the arrow.
Yes.
That tells you which way it's going. If you want it the other way, you just shift click it and it'll flip to the other way.
Which I don't, because I need this filled. How do you know it's already full?
The sparks will stop.
Oh, well, it stopped already.
Well, then pick it up.
Okay.
I can
Oh, yes. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
do you
And
need
just
all the pools?
nah, you can just fill up one. And just toss it in that pool right there.
Oops.
Fail.
You were supposed to be looking. There. Oh, wait a minute. It didn't stay. I think. Oops. I missed. Okay, cool. Get out of there quickly. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is great stuff we're learning here, kids. We're learning from the master. I'm actually taking notes. Listen. You see that? That's my little pad. I know, I know. You don't have to remind me. I'm a dork. Oh, it's done. Come to me.
No. It's
How can I do this? Yeah. So, what now? Wrong.
You say the other pool doesn't need any.
This guy should be shooting mana into this guy, but he's not. Why is he not?
Because I'm a
Says
jinx.
unknown status.
Click on it with the wand and that'll go away.
Oh,
It should show like full of mana for.
yeah, it's just full.
There we go.
Okay, there it goes.
So you need to right click this spreader and come down here to this other pool and then shift click it into the pool.
Sir.
Oh, look at it go, guys.
And the same way.
Yep, same on the other side.
This
So
is
did
better.
you-
Yep,
Did you do that over here? I'm guessing not.
I didn't.
So shift click this spreader. And then target the pool on the other side. And there it goes.
This is better than slime fun. Just saying.
So now we got a problem of all these bits and pieces on the ground. So we need a way to collect those. So some of them are down here in the pool and or in the water pool, whatnot. So what we're going to need is a flower called a hopper hawk. So we should be able to get away with just one of them. But we need to make a hopper hawk.
Okay.
It's a gray flower. It looks kind of like a hopper, but in flower form. Now, what the hopper hawk does is it works like a hopper, but at a distance. It will collect things that are around it and deposit them in the chest beside it. You will see it's already collected things.
I see.
I could actually open this one.
It's not in the spawn chunks. Now, there is another trick you can do with it. If you only want it to collect certain things, you can put an item frame on the side of the storage device with a picture of that, or with that item in the frame, and it'll only collect that. So the good thing is it doesn't matter where the sugarcane or cactus falls, it will, even if it's in these little troughs, it'll still collect it. The only thing it won't do is if the cactus pops off and falls on itself, which happens sometimes.
Yes,
You know,
it
there's-
does.
Fix itself.
Yeah. So that's an issue, but that's always, I mean, that's a vanilla issue from the dawn of time, right? So now I think we should double this up, add another layer on top. It looks cool when you look through one to the other. That looks kind of, that's a
It
neat view.
looks extremely cool from here.
But we appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us. And if y'all want to play with your friends, like I play with mine, go check out Crazy Gamer Hosting. There's links in the down yonder of all of our videos that'll have a discount code for you if you want to use that. I think it's 20% off your first purchase, no matter if it's a year or a month or whatever it is you choose to buy. And Nash is trying to escape because he knows he's gonna like and subscribe, like and subscribe.
Ouch. It's like you're spanking me because I was built like this and you like hitting me. Yeah, you need to like and subscribe and come join us.
And then that sneaky Pete Gnashrakh.
Gosh, he went and hid somewhere. Let's see if we
No,
can
no,
find him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've done this a couple of times. I know what's coming.
Say good night, Nash.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Somebody got too cocky. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.